G'day wildlife fans, it's Chris Hemsworth here, your guide to the wild world of animals. Today we're diving deep into the enchanting eucalyptus forests of Australia to meet one of the most iconic and adorable creatures on the planet, the koala. Get ready for an adventure filled with fluffy ears, sleepy cuddles, and fascinating facts that will leave you wanting to book a one-way ticket to the land down under. From their cuddly appearance to their laid-back lifestyle, koalas have captured the hearts of people worldwide. But there's more to these eucalyptus-loving marsupials than meets the eye. Join me as we uncover the secrets of these incredible creatures, exploring their unique adaptations, quirky habits, and the challenges they face in a changing world. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride as we delve into the fascinating world of koalas. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible animals and discover why they hold a special place in the hearts of so many. Let's go! Picture this, a cuddly ball of fur with big round ears, a button nose and eyes that could melt your heart. That's a koala. These iconic Australian marsupials are instantly recognizable and have become a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife. But koalas are much more than just cute and cuddly creatures. Koalas are perfectly adapted to their arboreal lifestyle, spending most of their lives high up in the eucalyptus trees. Their sharp claws and opposable thumbs give them a vice-like grip on branches, allowing them to navigate the canopy with ease. And their thick, woolly fur provides insulation from the elements, keeping them warm in the cooler months and cool in the heat. These fascinating creatures are full of surprises, and their unique adaptations and behaviors make them a true marvel of the animal kingdom. So get ready to dive deeper into the world of koalas and discover what makes these animals so special. We'll uncover the secrets behind their diet, their sleep habits, and their social lives. Ever wondered what a typical day looks like for a koala? Well, get ready to find out. These laid-back marsupials have a surprisingly structured routine that revolves around their favorite food source, eucalyptus leaves. From dawn till dusk, their lives are a delicate balance between finding food, catching some Z's, and interacting, or not, with their fellow koalas. As the sun begins to rise, koalas stir from their slumber, ready to start their day. Their first order of business? You guessed it, breakfast. Koalas are incredibly picky eaters, with a diet consisting almost entirely of eucalyptus leaves. We'll explore the reasons behind this unusual diet and how koalas manage to survive on such a specialized food source. But it's not all work and no play for these adorable creatures. When they're not busy munching on eucalyptus leaves, koalas are known for their impressive sleeping habits. We'll delve into the fascinating world of koala sleep, uncovering the secrets behind their long naps and how they manage to catch some shut-eye high up in the eucalyptus trees. Get ready to be amazed by the secret lives of koalas. Now you might be wondering, eucalyptus leaves? Really? Those things are tough, smelly, and to most animals, poisonous. But koalas, they've got a special relationship with these iconic Australian trees. See, koalas have evolved over millions of years to not only tolerate the toxins in eucalyptus leaves but to actually thrive on them. Imagine having a superpower that lets you eat something other creatures can't touch. That's basically a koala's life. They've got this niche all to themselves, which is a good thing when you think about the competition for food in the wild. But this specialized diet comes with its own set of challenges. Eucalyptus leaves are low in nutrients and high in fiber, which means koalas need to eat a lot of them to get the energy they need. We're talking about a kilogram or more of leaves every single day. That's like you or me eating a whole salad bowl full of leaves every day. Not all eucalyptus leaves are created equal, at least not in the eyes of a koala. Out of the hundreds of eucalyptus species found in Australia, koalas only feed on a select few, and even then, they're picky about which leaves they choose. They sniff out the leaves with the lowest toxin levels and the highest nutrient content. Talk about being picky eaters. But this fussiness is crucial for their survival. By selecting the most nutritious and least toxic leaves, koalas can maximize their energy intake while minimizing their exposure to harmful chemicals. It's a delicate balancing act, but one that these eucalyptus connoisseurs have mastered over millennia. So next time you see a koala munching on eucalyptus leaves, remember that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. It's a fascinating example of how animals adapt to their environment and develop unique ways to thrive in even the most challenging of ecosystems. Now you're probably wondering how koalas manage to break down these tough, fibrous, and toxic leaves. Well, the secret lies in their gut. Koalas have a specialized digestive system that's perfectly adapted for breaking down eucalyptus leaves. In fact, they've got one of the longest digestive tracts of any mammal, relative to their size. Their gut is home to billions of microbes that work tirelessly to ferment the eucalyptus leaves, breaking down those tough fibers and detoxifying the harmful compounds. This process takes time, which is why koalas spend so much time digesting their food. But this slow and steady approach to digestion is the key to their survival, allowing them to extract the maximum amount of nutrients from their limited diet. It's another amazing example of how evolution has equipped koalas with the tools they need to thrive in their unique ecological niche. Koalas are famous for their love of sleep. These cuddly creatures spend up to 20 hours a day snoozing in the eucalyptus trees. That's right, you heard that correctly, 20 hours. They've definitely earned their reputation as the sleepiest animals in Australia, maybe even the world. Now you might be thinking, how can they sleep so much? Don't they get bored? But for koalas, sleeping is a way of life. It's all part of their unique adaptation to surviving on a diet of low-nutrient eucalyptus leaves. Imagine spending your days munching on leaves that are low in energy and take ages to digest. You'd need a lot of rest too. So, koalas have evolved to become masters of energy conservation, and sleeping is their secret weapon. The science behind koala sleep is fascinating. Their long naps aren't just about laziness, they're a clever strategy to conserve energy. Eucalyptus leaves are low in nutrients and high in fiber, which means koalas need to expend a lot of energy digesting their food. By sleeping for most of the day, koalas lower their metabolic rate, slowing down their bodily functions and conserving precious energy. It's like putting their bodies on energy-saving mode, allowing them to survive on their specialized diet. So, the next time you see a koala taking a nap, remember that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. They're not just being lazy, they're being incredibly efficient at conserving energy, a true testament to their evolutionary adaptation. Sleeping high up in the eucalyptus trees might seem risky, but koalas have developed some clever strategies to stay safe and sound while they snooze. Their strong claws and opposable thumbs provide an incredibly strong grip on branches, allowing them to sleep securely even on the most precarious perches. And when it comes to finding the perfect sleeping spot, koalas are experts at selecting the most comfortable and well-camouflaged locations. They often choose forks in branches or dense foliage where they can blend in with their surroundings and avoid predators like dingoes and owls. Their gray fur also provides excellent camouflage, helping them blend in with the bark of the eucalyptus trees. So, while they might seem vulnerable while they sleep, koalas have actually evolved a range of adaptations that help them stay safe and sound in their arboreal homes. Now you might imagine koalas living in cuddly groups, snuggled up in the treetops. But the reality is, koalas are mostly solitary creatures. They prefer their own company, spending their days lounging in their favorite trees, munching on eucalyptus leaves and catching some Z's. Not exactly the life of the party, right? But this solitary lifestyle makes perfect sense when you think about their diet. Eucalyptus leaves aren't exactly a plentiful food source. It takes a lot of trees to sustain even a single koala. So by spreading out and claiming their own territories, koalas can avoid competing with each other for resources. Think of it like this. Each koala has its own personal eucalyptus buffet, carefully selected and fiercely guarded. They're like the original hipsters of the animal kingdom, embracing their individuality and keeping their social circles small. Just because koalas are solitary doesn't mean they don't communicate. In fact, they have a secret weapon for sending messages to each other: scent. Koalas have scent glands on their chests that they rub against trees, leaving behind a unique olfactory signature. It's like leaving a message on a eucalyptus tree trunk for all the other koalas to sniff out. These scent markings act like social media posts for koalas, conveying important information about their identity, sex, and even their social status. Dominant males, for example, leave behind strong-smelling messages, advertising their presence to potential mates and rivals. It's a fascinating example of how animals use scent to interact with each other even when they prefer to keep their distance. Think of it like the koala version of texting. While koalas generally prefer to keep to themselves, they do occasionally cross paths, especially when their territories overlap or during mating season, and when these encounters happen, things can get interesting. Male koalas can be quite territorial, especially during breeding season. Imagine two burly koalas facing off in a battle for dominance. They bellow loudly, growl menacingly, and even engage in physical confrontations, using their sharp claws and powerful bites to assert their dominance. It's a side of these cuddly creatures you don't often see. But these confrontations are usually short-lived, with the weaker koala backing down to avoid serious injury. After all, there are plenty of eucalyptus trees to go around, and it's not worth risking life and limb over a territorial dispute. Koalas have truly mastered the art of living life in the slow lane, high above the ground in the eucalyptus forests of eastern Australia. These iconic trees, with their towering heights and fragrant leaves, provide everything a koala could ever need: food, shelter, and a pretty spectacular view. Imagine waking up every morning surrounded by the sights and sounds of the eucalyptus forest. The sun peeks through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. Birds call to each other from the canopy, and the air is filled with the scent of eucalyptus oil. That's the life of a koala. They've got their own leafy penthouse apartments, complete with all-you-can-eat eucalyptus buffets and breathtaking views of the Australian landscape. It's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. Now, living life in the treetops might seem daunting, but koalas have evolved some incredible adaptations that make them perfectly suited for this arboreal lifestyle. Their sharp claws, for example, act like grappling hooks, allowing them to effortlessly scale even the tallest eucalyptus trees. And those cuddly ears? They're not just for show. Koalas have incredibly sensitive hearing, which helps them detect predators and communicate with each other through the dense foliage. It's like having built-in headphones that tune into the sounds of the forest. Even their bums are specially designed for a life spent sitting in trees. Koalas have a thick pad of cartilage at the base of their spine, which acts like a built-in cushion, allowing them to sit comfortably on branches for hours on end. Talk about a comfy seat. The eucalyptus forest isn't just a home for koalas, it's a thriving ecosystem that supports a diverse array of plants and animals. From colorful parrots to gliding sugar gliders, the eucalyptus forest is a symphony of life, with each species playing a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of this unique habitat. Koalas, as herbivores, play a crucial role in this ecosystem by controlling the growth of eucalyptus trees and providing food for predators like dingoes and pythons. Their droppings, rich in nutrients, also help to fertilize the forest floor, supporting the growth of new plants. It's a reminder that everything in nature is interconnected, and even the sleepiest of creatures, like our koala friends, play a vital role in the health and balance of their ecosystem. Hold on to your hats, koala fans, because it's time for some seriously amazing koala trivia. Did you know that a koala's fingerprints are so close to humans that they could taint crime scenes? It's true. Their swirly patterns are strikingly similar to ours, making them the ultimate masters of disguise in the animal kingdom. And get this, baby koalas, also known as joeys, are born blind and hairless. These tiny jelly bean-sized babies crawl straight into their mother's pouch after birth, where they stay warm and snug for the next 6 months, drinking milk and growing stronger. Talk about a cozy start to life. But wait, there's more. Koalas have not one but 2 thumbs on each hand. That's right, these double-thumbed wonders have an extra grip on life, allowing them to effortlessly navigate the branches and munch on their beloved eucalyptus leaves. It's like having built-in climbing gear. Now I know what you might be thinking. Are koalas bears? This is a common misconception, but the answer is a resounding no. Despite their cuddly appearance and bear-like noses, koalas are actually marsupials, more closely related to kangaroos and wombats than to their furry bear cousins. Another myth we need to debunk is that koalas are always high because they eat eucalyptus leaves. While it's true that eucalyptus leaves contain compounds that can be intoxicating in large quantities, koalas have evolved to efficiently metabolize these substances so they don't get high from their diet. They're not stumbling through the treetops in a eucalyptus-induced haze. Instead, koalas are simply sleepy, laid-back creatures that have adapted to survive on a low-energy diet. So next time you see a koala taking a nap, don't judge. Well, there you have it, folks. We've explored the fascinating world of koalas, from their eucalyptus-filled diet to their impressive sleeping habits and their unique adaptations for life in the treetops. These cuddly creatures never cease to amaze with their quirky behaviors and their ability to thrive in such a specialized ecological niche. As we've learned, koalas are much more than just cute and cuddly faces. They are a testament to the power of evolution, demonstrating how animals can adapt to even the most challenging environments and develop unique strategies for survival. So, next time you see a koala, whether it's in the wild or in a sanctuary, take a moment to appreciate these incredible creatures and the important role they play in the Australian ecosystem. And remember, spread the koala love. Share your newfound knowledge with your friends and family and help us protect these amazing animals for generations to come.